welcome back to Exploring Lyrics with me. So, today we're going to be exploring my song, My Optimism. Now this is one of my songs on one of my albums, Beyond the Face. So should we dive into it? So I'm going to go into a bit of the context before I go into too much detail about the lyrics, because I think this song contextually is very important. So basically, my album Beyond the Face is kind of very centered around jealousy. Very, very, very centered around jealousy. So I just thought I had to include a song like this, like a Thanksgiving song to the Lord, because that album was very, very, very jealousy based. I didn't want to seem ungrateful for anything, so that's why I thought that I kind of had to put this one in there, and I quite enjoyed writing it actually. So yeah, it's not too much of a big song. It's kind of easy and it's kind of simple. So this is the first verse. So let's go into it. So it goes: ambition, freedom. You'll see I list things that I'm really grateful for, that I take for granted. You'll see that I do that in the next verse as well. But ambition and freedom, two things that I have that I am so grateful for. So I'm actually so lucky. I'm sorry that I didn't see what was right there in front of me. So you've got some rhyming there. Because it's sort of like I have been sort of taken away by the jealousy that I forget how lucky I am, and I'm sorry that I didn't see what is right there in front of me, what I take for granted. So yeah, that's where that came from. That ain't coming out. Oh well, it can be a permanent souvenir. Song like Anything for Love. You know the Dua Lipa song? I really like that one. So that idea came from, I saw a video on Instagram of Dua Lipa having her I Made It moment in Wembley Stadium, and I was like, I want that to be me one day. I want to sing quite a sad song, but an optimistic song, like Anything for Love is quite an optimistic song, but sad as well. And I wanted to make a song like that that I could sing when I make it to headline Wembley Stadium one day. When I have my I Made It moment, I can sing a song like that. I'm sure I'll have many more before then, I know I will. But just this song at that time that I wrote it sort of felt like I want to use this song as my I Made It moment song, because I saw Dua Lipa singing Anything for Love in Wembley, and it was like her I Made It moment. So I really want that. So yeah, that's where that came from. And then from there I went to Why Are You Testing Me? But I was obviously asking the Lord, why are you testing me? And then it's like, it's only made me stronger, because that's what the Lord tests you. So why do I not appreciate what I've got? It could be so much worse, because it really, really could be so much worse. And I think if you can take anything away from this, is that you are actually really lucky. You are luckier than somebody. You might not seem it, but you are luckier than somebody. So that's why I put that one in. It could be so much worse. For all of us, it could be so much worse. And I know what you think of me. That was just to because I do have fear of judgment. I'm sure we all do. But I do have fear of judgment. I'm sure we all do, but I do quite a lot. And I know what you think of me, and it kind of tears me down sometimes that I worry about what people think of me. Yet somehow I still move on, because the Lord gives me strength to do so. My optimism is the best gift so far you've given me, because I am an extremely optimistic person. I can be sad at times, but I am an extremely optimistic person, and my optimism is the best gift that the Lord has given me. So, yeah. So, should we move on to the second verse now? Ignore my really bad handwriting, because I can't write like that. I can't write vertically. So as I say, the verse starts off with things that I'm grateful for. So amazing health and safety, because there are some people who maybe don't have the best health, and I am very safe, because I think because there are some areas in the world that just aren't, if you get what I mean. Amazing health and safety, I just put them in there because those are two things that we really, really do take for granted. And I'm actually so lucky. Sorry I didn't see what was right there in front of me, and that follows the same structure as it did up there. So, And here we go, we go back into the chorus, which we already explored. Yeah, and I chose to repeat the chorus a lot because this is probably one of my favourite choruses I've ever written. And I have written hundreds. I have written a lot of choruses, but this is one of my favourite that I've ever written. I like how it was a sort of break from me being jealous. It makes you feel really good when you write about what you've got, because we all get jealous, and that's because we always want the next greatest thing. We're all trying to get something, and I think it really helps if you just start listing or writing about the things you're grateful for. So then back into the chorus again, the second time, but this time a cappella. And again, I wanted that for the sort of effect of the I made it moment. That's what that whole effect of a cappella was for. So thank you so much for exploring one of my songs, My Optimism, with me. I hope you learned something, and if we can take anything away from this, is that we should be really, really grateful for what we have, and what we take for granted. So yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video, and yeah, have a great day, and I'm sure I'll see you soon.